What exactly is happening here now? So the two types of limited time quests, some more seasons up in February, technically. Oh no, they're more quests. Yeah, quests is in the deck counter one, and tats is the normal quest, right? So yeah, the two limited time tat, special enemies, and a sector. So that is February, cause that was the new area, right? Collaboration with a partner company content. I wasn't the VTuber stuff, was it? I need to double check that. I don't think that was the VTuber stuff. Let's see, Flame 2023, two types of limited time event quest. Maybe an event quest is what I'm thinking of. Geo Labs, the March is iffy. See, this is the thing, chat. It's like, I wonder what is happening here, because I feel like the timeline had been moved up like a month. So instead of being like every 3 to 6 months, it seems now to be like every 2 to 5 months. I don't know that a good thing. I guess it kind of is. Like, but the question is like, is the stuff being moved up because they finally, now that SEGA is done with Sonic, some of the devs can actually come back to PSO now? Maybe. I actually think about it. Maybe that is the case. Maybe they actually have manpower now that Sonic is done. But nonetheless. Or SEGA being like, get this stuff out as fast as humanly possible, sleep under your debt right now, type of stuff, which also could be a thing. But yeah, new rank for Geo Lab, which, yeah, the Gunblade weapon category. Yeah, new classes. So yeah, my biggest hope for Luthor, like, I was honestly thinking Luthor. I guess I was kind of white on Luthor. I was thinking more at the end of the year, but I did say he probably will be elite during one of the expansions, so I guess I was white on that. And if I was off by a month and they moved up. My biggest worry about Luthor still, and I imagine a lot of like hardcore Luthor players will probably have a lot to say about that class when it comes out. Cause like, yeah, that class was like probably easily the biggest skill still, and like I say, if you saw someone who know how to play, they knew how to play. So my worry is a lot of that is just gonna get lost. Cause like, let's be honest, Summoner had a lot to it as well, and a lot of that was more like outside of combat, micromanaging compared to in combat. But my biggest worry for Gunblade is still just gonna be like, oh, you're gonna have like, instead of having the ability to go between sword and gun, or if you wanted to have your PA set up with exclusively sword or exclusively guns, or a mix of the two, my worry would be like they would do the whole like 2 PAs will be like a gun and a melee. Third PA will be changing into the opposite version of the weapon, and then that version will only have like maybe 1 or 2. Actually, probably have 3. To like normal sword attack. So my biggest thing is like, I want to put a platinum and getting rid of the ability to change on the fly, and just have like a normal cut attack, a like being attack for AoE, and then like attack to like dodge forward, and then like attack where you can do like a backflip, knock people in the air, and then have like 2 PA that is just shoot from afar, or like slide forward and shoot and knock an enemy in the air, and then that is it. Which in return, kind of gonna remove a lot of the depthness. Because if you think about that, kind of what they did with Summoner, it was like, oh, you got 2 for melee, 2 for range, and then like 1 for like blocking, pretty much. So it's like, I don't know. We will see though. We will see. But yeah, 2 types of second anniversary bought what quests. So I wonder if they're gonna be like a decent like updated version of like purple triggers maybe. I don't know. Because I am super curious now seeing that, we obviously gonna fight, Dark Falls in Hopper Lake. I am super curious, is like, will we ever go up to the thing in the sky, or that's just gonna be like, I guess if you think about it, like the guns around him kind of look like it, so who knows, maybe Dark Falls just gonna bleed with the thing in the sky, maybe. I don't know. Obviously, Dark Falls not gonna die. Let's be totally on it. What's gonna happen is we're gonna break pieces off Dark Falls. That will probably make possession. That when we find the Blue Hell Gold data still alive and all the other defenders that have went missing. Just like super power version. Dark Fall gonna escape into space, and then he gonna go out into the space and just kind of like rebuild himself And who knows, maybe bond back in with, you know, the Abyss or something. And then the final quest of the game is you could be actually killing falz in like 5 years. Kind of like bait PSO kind of was, kind of. I'm curious to see what they bought, what mode it, and a second anniversary origin quest, which is another thing, like, what would that be? Would it be like, oh, congratulations, now you're fighting the dragon and the Quito monster in one origin quest? Or is it going to be like, oh, like the Alio origin quest is they're just going to get like a new rank or something? Or like a Cordo variant? I'm curious to see what this actually is. But Chapter 5 of the story, let's say, I'm surprised that come in April, May. That obviously will probably be early May, let's be honest here. And then we got, for June, Ultra Evolution Update. So yeah, so literally quite offensive. Level cap increase to 75. Additional quack guild. Once again, these are guilds, so these are up for the guild tree. Which, I guess makes sense if you're gonna give it 5 more levels, you know. But yeah, let me see. I'm curious. What was the date on the VTuber stuff? Also, I get real quick, since we are here, like, yeah, this is kind of dumb, though. Like, yeah, because every 100 is $1. I feel like there's a band-aid. Like, on one hand, it feels like there's one of them cases of, like, hey, let's reward our biggest supporters who have been spending the most money. Or also on the end of, like, hey, we worry that some of you guys might be thinking about leaving the game because we don't have much right now. How about you guys just stay, keep spending money, and we will enter you in a contest. Well, maybe 1% of you might win like $200. Like, I get one to reward your player base, but at the same time, it's like this is very much like. This is like the SEGA version of, hey, the 1% billionaire, we're going to give you a tap, like, your money. That's literally what this feels like. So, yeah, this is not even going to matter to, like, 95, if not more, percentage of the player at all. But, yeah, that webcomic stuff is dumb. Like, let's see, like, Digital Collection of Central, the official comic of PSO2 coming soon. Comic will come with a limited edition item that can be used in-game. I don't know, how about you want to bet? Is it probably just going to be like on Bookwalker or something? Something like that? Like, maybe that is how they're going to justify this, but I don't know. It does feel... I feel like you would have been like, if they didn't want to go the physical route, which I get, once again, you know, supporting physical globally, Sega just don't want to do that for PSO. I get. Because like, I updated many times, I still feel like Sega only in global because of Microsoft. Through obligation reason, nothing more. Not like they actually wanted to play the game. But yeah, it did seem very odd to me. Like, if it was physical and you got the item as like, you know, like on a bookmark or something, or like a coupon, then yes. But at that point, I wish it was more just like, oh yeah, $10 here you like 2 emote and a stamp, which at that point I guess it's overly priced anyway, because let's be honest, emote $10 and a stamp, like, yeah, I get the manga memory, but didn't they say the manga memory was only for this, wasn't it? Yeah, digital copies PSO Kami, the official comic of PSO coming soon. It will also, yeah, only this version they're gonna have it, and not the other version. Yeah, we'll also include manga memory that can be exchanged for limited time in-game item. But if you think about this, is you're paying more money, so this is $7 more expensive. You're paying $7 to get memories that you're just gonna trade in for stamps. I don't know. I don't think it will $16 out there, more to this than what we've seen. Not counting like the stuff they already, you know, have put out in previously. But yeah, the manga memory is only for PSO Kami. Okay, so yeah, here's the VTuber stuff. What is the VTuber date on this? Let's see. VTuber, Virtual Live Project, blah, 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 YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, they did say they were going to tease this later. Okay, so I think this is, the net content creator thing. Okay, never mind. So this is a part of the mission path. So yeah, this is launching in February, which was indeed that, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is just the VTuber stuff. So the thing is, I wonder, Champ, you know, it might sound like a complaint, you know, as in like Sega don't care about the UX content cradles or anything, because I know that's not true. I know the global side do care, you know, as much as they can through the red tape. But I am so curious to see, because I know G-Wiz have already like commented on my ideal about bringing on guests in global, which finger quotes that happens again, like they did in Bait Game. But I wonder if Sega Japan at that point is falling more in line of, I don't know, it kind of felt like two things of like, hey, we're gonna make a Quater thing because we kind of have to, because every live server, any non-live server game have Quater groups, you know, add like a false sense of, you know, like collaboration with the community, when like at the same time, like, this is twice they have done it now. Well, there is so many more like JP content creators. How I am curious on the Japanese side, since they have way more content creators than we do here on the web. You know, you can count like all but in global, like what, maybe on two hands, maybe 2.5 if you're lucky. But I know there is like JP content creator that leaps and bounds bigger than the global side, and it falls into that camp of, I wonder if Sega being like, no, we are only gonna work with content creators that are, you know, licensed through, you know, one of the agencies, since it's the second time they have done it. And it doesn't seem like that is the case. It's like, if they're not under like an agency contract, maybe they don't really gonna bother with the Japanese content creators that well, which, you know, I would say, you know, help with the misery of being alone over here. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I feel what they would do more with content creation, that not just giving up badges and, you know, premium. But yeah, hopefully that get fixed in the future. Nonetheless, but what else do we actually have here? So this is, of course, the breakdown for the console, and then the only other thing I want to see about, because I'm pretty sure they didn't go in like full on detail. I want to see the second video again. Okay, we might need to bump this up a little bit more, chat. Okay, hang on. Bump that up to like 75. Okay, so we got the new battle sector here. With a new combat, new combat sector, which seemed way more open than I originally thought, which I'm okay with. Also kind of neat, because I was talking about, like, when it was live, well, we also going to get, like, powers whenever PSE board stuff happen, which I'm wondering if them all, like, is that going to be, like, testing, you know, like, testing mechanic for the net region? You know, kind of like how, the demon form was in Bait, to they, you know, eventually just added them. But yeah, let's see. PSE board core, the game element and fun enemy will change. So yeah, so that will be what it pretty much probably just give them like random static element, or maybe every couple of seconds they would just change this an element, so you having a constantly flip weapon. You know, if you care about mind damage through, you know, weaknesses, that is. So I get that is a thing. Also, obviously, as you can see, the big bad boss have been turned into a PSE summon item, or summon motto, I should say. So I get that a thing. So let's see, what is it now? Use a floating decoy to draw enemies and hit them with a explosion. Yeah, because everything's so far like about that. Like power-wise, which obviously these things that over there kind of really do just feel like testing the water type deal. I wonder if down the line, are we gonna hit a point where we're gonna start having the abilities, but having them tied to like weapon and armor? You know, and finally do what I've been talking about for, God, what, like 2 years now? You know, when we get like the exact same items and weapons, you know, adding like gameplay variant to it, outside of fixing that actually will change and actually make certain, you know, certain ability, certain variants of weapon way more like desirable for like builds, because we technically don't have like character builds at all in New Genesis, technically. So yeah, well, there, guide charge will give you a dive attack. Oh, so wait. So, okay, I see. So you're going to hit it and attack and do the attack then. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, massive damage nearby enemy when sidestepping. I wonder if it's going to be like, maybe the catch heal. Is an item we saw floating around like this. Maybe it's not actually like, hey, you pick up an item and give you ability. Maybe the items are like stationary, and you just like click on them, and then that triggers the event. That's probably what it is, because it looked like it probably would be like manually triggered, but not actually like equipped. But obviously, let's be honest, chat. Here is the best update here of this. We now have a weekend version of a boss from base game. But the boss is important if you play through the story. Only episode 1 anyway. I guess he showed up later, but mainly episode 1. And he literally looked like he got the exact same attacks, which I wouldn't bet anything less. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised he got a weekend, to be honest. But I imagine you play Bay, he's going to be identical to the way we have seen before. But yeah, they'll the weapon camo drop. Did they say? I think they said that will actually drop from fighting that bot wire. I think that one of the reward for doing the new area. So what do we have here for new looping tasks? So we got training. We got hopper training. So we're gonna be doing, yeah, recommend settle. Yeah, defeat a 75. So yeah, just more of these. We will see. We will see when we get the data mined up to figure out like what rewards we're gonna get like long term out of that. So yeah, that was all like what, January 11th, right? So not the coming week, but the week after. So yeah, we got all. I'm gonna go ahead. We can bump that back up to normal for that, cause like yeah, this is the lab what they always went through. So yeah, I got new variant, new like side activity. Yeah, several fixture in addition, new challenges. So yeah, just some new stuff for Geo Lab. Okay, so all these, yeah, so all these are just normal. Some of them thinking we were gonna get like all the seasonal events listed here. So let's see, trigger quest version of the origin quests, plastic drill, will be available. Yeah, just adding the previous origin quest to it. Okay. Yeah, new mini episodes. I'm honestly surprised we're getting this at the end of January, because it should have been like at best like March. But hey, they want to give it to a fat door. I'm okay with that. But like I said, I'm still curious. Is this SEGA? Okay, so this is 7 and 8 door. Okay, we get this in a second. I still want to know if like, is it because we got the Sonic devs now, or is it just SEGA making them get the stuff out faster? That's the question. So yeah, this is 7 and 8 door now, can be equipped up to plus 60, which is good. That means more powerful weapons. Any of it technically not really gonna matter all that much, because they're gonna be replaced in a week. This here, I'm torn on this, chap. The whole making gathering item faster. Because on one hand, it's like, oh, okay, we can just get the reactors like way faster. But you can see they literally like all white net to each other. Without that just in that video, maybe they will put out in Central. They just like did tasks like originally. Don't get me wrong, if you were doing it blind, it could take a bit. But if you was like if you had a map and you used a map to do that, you look at that like 15-20 minutes. So it just like it was a nice like little like daily grind type of thing. But that kind of going away to dodo, and you're just gonna gather them in seconds. So like on one hand that's good, but on the other hand you're literally making something that wasn't that bad to deal with to begin with, and you know, making it almost like it doesn't matter timeline wise. So I don't know, I'm gonna probably be torn that one for a while. Maybe they just found that people just wasn't collecting reactors, maybe. I don't know. So here it all preview. But yeah, I would say honestly this is probably the biggest update for me personally. And I bet you when they verify, you're gonna be able to like click on people and look up the fashion, and then we're gonna really find out like how unattainable a lot of the fashion is. But now what they need to do is not only have it list, but make it where you can make a widget that people can see and people could just buy the item for you. I know that technically be getting an item trading, so they probably won't do that. But just saying, that'd be nice. So this is, yeah, this is what we can see both version in the preview. This is what also neat. I'm always all for more customization ability. So being able to do the size at night. So by the way, where is this? So this is motion train. Okay, so this dude can be in look breakdown. Okay, that good. I am happy we don't have to run all the way back to the salon to do this. It just like the mag. We can just flop it. Also, this hill, this should have been there day one. I do not understand why this was not there day one. Maybe the hope was by not putting it in that people will spend like doll gems and AC and must set up buying a musical CD just to find out they already own it. Maybe that was the reason. But hey, look at that. We do got a list of the music. So we got All Fighting, Eternal Encore, PSO Title Queen, and Akuma. Yeah, I think it's Akuma how I pronounce slots. So that. So that's great. But yeah, this should have been there day one, but I'm happy it healed, or will be healed soon. Because then I might actually deal with music discs a lot more. So, here we go. So, this is neat. I do like this as well. Of like actually showing you, like when you use the item, how is it going to stat? You know, do it add more time or do it add a higher percentage? So, this is a fantastic change. Like that was great. And then this is... Oh, yeah, so this, and there's also a chain now where you can actually just see, like, you know, instead of having it all just banded out with, like, you know, written out, we just have symbol, which is, that is a nice, like, little UI, like, design update there, which is great. And then, of course, we got that information update, including both damage adjustment. So, yeah, so these two stats here are new. Which is also good, because I don't think we could see these at all without, you know, doing just calculating or augments. So I very much approve of that. Okay, so now we're getting into totally not fetishizing over here with a whip, one of the little like hand slapping thingy, handcuffs, dominator outfit. Yeah, yep. I'm so happy for all SEGA fanfic. We now know what they are into. I'm just saying. I don't know about you guys. I'm happy about that. I am still very happy. I'm gonna look in a moment and see if we can find how many. But I am so happy that I will correct about them being like, hey, you know that new grind that we introduced in the game, and it's not that bad? Like, I'm not happy that they're making it easy. I'm just saying I'm happy I was white, because my knowing SEGA like the back of my hand at that point, it felt accurate. I am excited that they are introducing the crystal that you need for the new weapon, the one you need like, what was it, 10, 30, and 200? So yeah, gonna make it easier for that, but at the same time, it's like, well, there went the little bit of content other than, you know, farming, you know, guns. God damn it, SEGA. I didn't realize SEGA actually blocking out how much the stuff counted. Okay, chat, I'm convinced SEGA hates chat. You are literally previewing content, and then you're gonna blow it out. The plot have dick in chat. We went from either knowing barely anything to nothing at all to like somewhat, maybe they will, like people like me, literally do the slow motion to block this out. And yeah, we can still like make out still 3 digits. No spoilers allowed. Yeah, Mason. Yeah, it probably is. I'm with Joe. It probably gonna be like elite below 1,000, obviously. But I wonder if this is like, nah, the content creators, you know, pausing all videos and slowing down on YouTube. How dare they? put a blur filter on it. And you know they didn't put it over here though. Just saying. Anyway, let's see if we can see. Wow, they really just skipped over it. I wonder if they skipped over it because they were like, oh, if we say you're gonna be able to buy like 300 of these for, you know, X numbers that we could calculate. Maybe they think people just wouldn't do the content. I hate to break it to them, but them announcing this is just gonna probably have some people not do content. I'm gonna walk with my 30 and just fight away, but whatever, Sega. Whatever. Okay, real quick. I want to see the dot fall thing one more time, chat. One more time before we move on to the Japanese stuff, because also it probably would help if I bump the feed back up. Hang on. I need you to pull dot falls. There we go. But yeah, this is absolutely Lake Hopper. If you notice from like all the stuff in the sky like this stuff, and also if you notice we no longer see the thing up there. So I feel like he merged with it, because this stuff like kind of looked like it would be a part of the tower, because it's very much, yeah, more like robotic. And like I said, from Lake Hopper, we should be able to see the stuff in the sky right here. We should like barely see it. So I'm calling it now. He's gonna blow up whatever that is in the sky that's trapping us on the planet and merge with it. I'm convinced. Cause yeah, it should be like here-ish. But yeah, what this looked like is like, instead of being like a dungeon, like now, like actually looking at it, it looked like it more like probably, yeah, look at that. That is a shield right there. Yeah, he literally just the flying city. He literally that honestly, I get technically the dragonfly that well in base, like what was like the like red dragon over the sky or castle, whatever that origin quest was called. Yeah, they kind of look like you're doing that. Actually, now thinking about it, it literally is just that origin quest, isn't it? Because that origin quest literally had a dragon spit and fire and stuff at us, and you had to kill mobs to bring down the shield to then make it to the bot to fight the bot. I'm not angry they're recycling that origin quest and just making it dark falls instead of a dragon. I wonder if the guns are technically just the swords. Now dwelling on that, I guess it kind of is, isn't it? But yeah, this is literally just the dragon fight. Like, don't get me wrong, we got stuff we gotta avoid now, but, you know, leap one up to him is literally just the dragon fight, though. But yeah, like, that right here, like, I wonder if he's gonna make, like, a jump pad for it to go up, because that is really high up. That is way higher than just normally jumping. Then again, I get the dragon fight also had jump pads. Now the question is it the swords, or is it technically the guns that we had in that fight? Also, you notice it doesn't look like we actually like jumping down really at all. Oh my god, yeah, that thing is just gone. I think they're gonna verify, like absolutely gonna verify that we are indeed not gonna go to wherever that thing is up in the sky is. Like that is indeed a origin quest like I originally said it probably was gonna be. But yeah, he does seem like he got a lot of animation. He seemed to summon a whole bunch of mobs. Like, yeah, we got some AoE avoidant there. So yeah, it looked like we got a whole bunch of cosmetic, not cosmetic, mechanics. There we go, that's the award. At least that should be good. So in other words, the fight's still probably going to be great. It is just the dragon fight. Go back to the character holding the rocket. Let me see. Oh, it is distant, yeah. Because it got the like little side thing on it. And also if you look, it got like little more pipes on it there. Wow, good catch, Joe. That was a good catch. So also we're gonna be getting a new gun out of that. Also, yeah, like look at this. Like how high he is. Yeah, that absolutely, that tower. Cause look, he going to like the very top of the map and then teleporting. Okay, so what do we got? Are they new, or this is the stuff we always seen? I think this is the stuff we saw last time, right? Yeah, because they're the butt wappy. I know there's probably no chance in hell here, but if anyone live in Japan or gonna be in Japan around there and go to this, if you want to sell me a wappy butt plug light bulb, please get in contact with me. I do want it. I want any of it, to be honest. Like, my god, I would take all of this, but we're never gonna get it over here, chat. Well, like on that headline stream, once again, will be on January 34th, probably still at 6 a.m., so probably the same time. because I don't think time zone changing the way to when, like March. I can never remember, chat. I can never remember. But nonetheless, we were back for that one then, and we will be hopping into the headline stream and see what we're gonna actually get our hands on for that one. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the headline stream, enjoyed the breakdown, and everything coming and going. And I would say honestly, like the headline stream, you know, still wasn't like the best of the best, like it had been in the past, or a handful of time in the past, but they were a little bit better than I thought. I give them that. I was honestly thinking we're gonna be February before we got something good, but hey, I'm all for the quality of life up in February, and also the whole, you know, timeline being moved up. I will be back later tonight. It is 7 a.m. I will probably pass down an hour or two after getting some videos up, and we will hop into bait PSO probably a little earlier. If I wake up around like 4 or 5, we probably just can get food and hit the ground running. Since, you know, maintenance is happening tonight. I'm pretty sure it happened tonight. I'm pretty sure we got maintenance tonight. I think it's net week that we don't have maintenance, right? I need to look into that. Either way, plan will be I will be live tonight. We will hop into New Genesis, do our weekly for the week slash maintenance, and then be back on Wednesday to go over all the new update, which we will find something, I guess, because I think other than AC stuff, I don't think we get anything for the net update on Wednesday. But you know, we will hop in, we will do stuff, and who knows, maybe just farm up a crap ton of seasonal event or season points that we can just buy out all 200 weapon. Maybe that'd be the plan. But at fall, like tonight though, like I said, we will hop in to PSO up to maintenance. What maintenance happen, or I get everything done for the night, depending. We will then jump into Sonic Frontier and keep on trucking through that, since, you know, SEGA the SEGA game, you know. And also, now that Sonic done, we can thank it for allowing, hopefully, allowing for content to be faster that don't involve people not leaving the office. But that will be happening, like I said, probably later tonight when I wake up. Probably no later than like 7 p.m. But like I said, we might be live a little bit earlier, depending if I wake up soon enough. So either way, that will do it for me for now. I'm gonna get the video done, probably go eat, and probably pass out. So that's my plan. So with that, if you're watching it over on YouTube, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bells over here. If you are watching over on Twitch, be sure to follow, subscribe if you haven't. Amazon Prime if you have it. Also, if you want to fight off the evil ads and not have to deal with it, for your fellow man or orc in chat, gifting a sub always is a thing. If you're interested in the mission pass that is below, be sure to, of course, get your bits and donation in for that, because the mission pass will be resetting on the 4th of January because tax reasons. So be sure to get your donation in for any of the things left on there, since we still got a handful of stuff left. And yeah, links below to everything else, Twitter, Patreon, all that jazz, might be in the comments, or I get below Twitch video, or in the description over on YouTube. Till next time, have yourself a good one. Also, chat, also, well, by Hawaii. So, till next time, have yourself a good one, and also, Kono, have yourself a good one as well. And I will see you tonight for PSO maintenance and Sonic Frontier. So, till then, see you next time, chat. Bye.